trial story and about going to trial and getting justice for your client. This young lady, it was her second DUI that she was charged with. Her first one, she said, hey, I'm guilty. I'll take the hit on it. I'll take my punishment. Came back to me a year later and she says, I got charged with another one, but I'm innocent and I did everything right. So here's the fact pattern. It's her birthday. She's working at a warehouse. Her girlfriend shows up in her girlfriend's car, picks her up after work, 10:30 at night. We're gonna go celebrate. She's gonna drive her home and she's gonna be the designated driver for Alicia. They go out to a bar and they park right in front of the bar on the main street. Their car is no more than 25 feet away from the front door of the bar. Now, her friend gets shit-faced. And instead of driving, Alicia does the right thing. They sit there for hours. And while they're sitting there, she's calling her mom to order an Uber because she doesn't have the Uber app on her phone. She's calling her mom, texting her mom. We have all this documented. As part of our trial strategy, we're going to show that she didn't drive. Her blood was a .28. What's funny is she didn't look like a 2.8. She didn't walk like a 2.8. And no, she's not a seasoned drunk where she could hide those things. She was just, I say, it was a bad blood result. That's regardless of the facts. Let's keep going here. Now, the bar closes at 1:30. They leave the bar. They walk 25 feet. Her friend's not going to drive. Her friend's puking. So they get in the car. Alicia happens to be sitting in the driver's seat. Her friend's in the back seat puking. Got the door open. Puking her guts out on the sidewalk. Drank too much. She's calling her mom. Mom's not answering. And then at 3:30, a car rolls by. Lights are off. Pulls up behind them. Well, she gets scared, so she starts the car, and you could see that she puts it in drive, but she never moved it. And at that point, the police lit her up. She didn't move. Now in California, driving under the influence requires moving the car. Technically, she didn't move the car. All you see is that the car's transmission through the rear lights transition from park to reverse where it hits the white part and then goes to red where it'd be in drive. But that's not moving. The cop gets out, very nice guy, walks up to her. Hey man, we're just checking on you. Alicia starts to explain what the hell's happening. She's explaining that they're at the bar, closed at 1:30. They've been sitting there for 2 hours waiting for her mom to call her back so they could get a ride. The cop runs her rap sheet, driver's license, and says, oh, you got a prior DUI. Well, guess what? That's gonna lead to no good. What happens next is the cop gets her out of the car, and the whole time she's trying to explain, we didn't drive, we're sitting here waiting for my mom. And after about the 5th time, you can see Alicia just gives up. She gives up and she knows, oh crap, she's gonna go through the motion. Her friend's trying to tell her, but her friend's so drunk, she's not making sense. Plus she crapped herself, pissed herself, so that's not going good. They have her do the monkey see, monkey do test. They hook her, book her, take her to the station. She does a blood draw. It comes back a .28. And she tells me this story, and I said, I believe you. The DA didn't want to settle the case, which means we had to put on the boxing gloves. Now recently, when I say put on the boxing gloves, because I started doing kickboxing workouts, Muay Thai, and that's a hell of a conditioning sport. So back to boxing gloves in the courtroom. We prep the case up for trial. We subpoena the phone records. We show the multiple phone calls, the multiple texts. We turn it all over to the DA. And the only bad thing is that the fact she started the car. And that's a dangerous point because you don't know what type of jurors you're gonna get. You get a juror that says, oh, she started the car, that's driving. Or you get a juror that says, she's in the driver's seat, she could have drove, that's driving. So you just don't know what's gonna happen. Well, this is in Southern California. So moving on, we show up for trial. We're in the trial assignment. The DA, he saw that he had some problems with the case. I had some problems with the case. We ended up resolving the case. He dismissed all the DUI charges. And she pled to what's known as a drunk in public. Now theoretically, her BAC was .28. Theoretically, she was out in the public. Theoretically, we could call it drunk in public. Was it a good resolution? Yeah, I think so. Because we don't know what would have happened at trial. You just never know. So the moral of the story is 3 magic words will change the prosecutor's idea about a case. And those 3 magic words are ready for trial. If you listen this far, put those 3 magic words in the comment, ready for trial, and I'll know that you know that I know. Hope you enjoyed this trial recap. This is DUI lawyer Silva out on a dirt road in the middle of BFE, and I'll show you the surroundings here in a second. Beautiful country out here. Good way to clear your head. All right, have a great day. Silva out.